Rico Robles, Hot Babe Sheree, and Phoebe Walker. It's too hot for podcast. It's too hot for podcast.
Too Hot for Podcast is recorded live in front of a studio audience.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Rico Robles.
I'm Sheree.
And I'm Phoebe Walker.
And this is
Too Hot for Podcast!
Live at the PodTruck. Yeah, that's what it's all about, of course. Before we present our guests, cheers muna tayo. Cheers! Wine tayo ngayon because it is a very sacred moment in time. So yeah, there we go. Cheers. Okay.
Wow, ang sarap.
Ladies,
So good.
ladies, we're gonna present to you, of course, our two guests.
Yes.
Dalawa natin, these fellas interviewed me for Life Over Whisky, and also they featured us. And this is an opportunity na tayo mag-i-interview sa kanila.
Tayo naman mag-gisa sa kanila.
Yeah.
Gagantihan pala tayo nito mga
That's what it is. You know what I mean? Of course, we have Brien and Direk Gerald, the Life Over Whisky.
Thanks for having us, guys.
Hey.
Thank you.
What an honor. Thank you guys for being here.
Yes, and thank you for letting us film here in your
Beautiful
PodTruck.
See, the cool thing about the PodTruck is that it's bringing people together. You know,
Yes.
different channels that you don't see that they're gonna be together, but we're here together because of the PodTruck.
Yes.
So, which is cool. So, kamusta? How's everything?
Everything's fine, everything's perfect, and I feel like itong episode na to, magigisa kami. So, prepare ko na yung sarili ko.
Ako excited, mapapalaban kami ni Brian.
Yes.
No,
Kailangan ko na uminom.
But for you guys, how did it all start? Paano kayo nagsimula? How did Life Over Whisky start? You guys individually, I know you guys are, one's from advertising and the other one's the director. Paano ba yan? How did this friendship start?
I'll start.
Sige, go ahead.
Sige, ganito. So, technically, pandemic time, meron kaming project for a certain company, a multinational company. Now, kasi I'm into production, right? So, sabi ko, while directing the commercial, kailangan kong mag-live stream because pandemic eh. So technically, hindi lahat ng tao nakalabas, 'di ba? So kailangan may mag-live stream. So sabi ko doon sa cinematographer ko, "Hey, I need someone who knows how to do technical directing." So sinabi
Ako yung
na
na-recommend.
siya na. So after maybe 2 to 3 shoots, sabi ko, "Oh, tong guy na to may substance." So sabi ko sa kanya,
May binenta siya sa'yo?
wala.
May substance eh. Hindi ko alam. May binenta.
Uy, masama yun.
Salad dressing.
Sabi ko sa iyo, papalaban tayo dito eh.
Umiinom na nga ako eh.
Movie on, Demi Moore, diba?
So anyway, sabi, tas parang he was asking me about businesses, how do you run this, how do you run that. So sabi ko, mukhang tong bata na to, kasi he's younger than me. So sabi ko, mukhang may substance nga. So yun nga, substance So anyway, tinawagan ko siya. Sabi ko sa kanya, nakita ko kasi sa Facebook niya, meron siyang audio podcast. So sabi ko sa kanya, "Hey Bri, would you want to start a podcast called Life Over Whisky?" So sabi nga namin, napag-usapan na, pinagkasunduan namin, basta't ang kailangan, kapupulutan ng aral.
Hindi lang yung inuman.
Hindi lang siya inuman. So ganun siya nag-start, and then, ikaw naman, magkwento.
And I feel like ako kasi when I started my own content creation, parang meron pa rin doubt sa akin eh. And parang I was always thinking na I'm not fit for doing these kinds of things. Yun pala, kailangan ko lang na accountability partner. And Direk Gerald was that one for me.
To call you out.
Oh, nice.
To call me out. And syempre, big brother ko na rin siya.
Yeah.
So, kumbaga, not just in business but in life, he gives me great advice, kumbaga. And so, ever since then, 2022, we're continuously putting out content, podcast episodes out there. And we birthed
Nabuntis ko.
we birthed PodTruck, and just like us sa podcast namin Life Over Whisky, gusto namin kapulutan ng aral. We want to facilitate that naman sa ibang tao na may message to share.
Yes.
Alam mo yan? Pero wala silang platform, wala silang vehicle.
Yeah.
So kami na yung
Platform.
pupunta for them. Yun.
So, literal.
Literal.
Ibang klase din, di ba? Kasi
Yes.
maandar kayo. So, kayo yung pupunta sa kanila.
Moving platform.
Maybe
Nice!
our way to convince people.
Yeah.
You have a message worthy of sharing.
Yeah.
So, pwede silang tumawag. May gusto kasi kami iparating. Pwede bang pumunta kayo sa bahay? Ganon. Brum, brum. Nandun na sila kaagad.
Pero one thing that you should know also, lahat ng ginigest namin is someone na feeling namin, in our opinion, is may substance. Meaning, whether if you're a celebrity, model, or let's say, politika, or director,
yeah.
or normal kang tao, as long as may substance ka,
May
or
kwento,
kapupulutan ka,
in a way.
maganda
Yeah.
yung kwento mo, why not?
Tama yun. Alam mo, dapat talaga ganun. Kasi na-experience na din namin before.
Ano yan?
Ang hirap din pag yung kausap mo, yes or no.
Yes.
Masabi
Or-
lang na celebrity.
Yeah, yes or no. Or yung wala talagang sagot. Ikaw yung magpa-facilitate ng sagot. Mahirap nga talaga naman.
So ask me.
Diba?
Yes.
What's your favorite position? What's
No.
your favorite position?
No. No.
Ay, hindi pala ikaw dapat tinatanong. Dapat yung pinaka-virgin.
Saan ka ba virgin?
Sa force.
Or Phoebe?
What?
No, you have any questions for them?
Hindi, isa lang yung nakuha ko dun sa napulot ko sa sinabi niya is mayaman to si Direk Gerald. Mahal kaya ng commercial director na TF.
Alam mo ba, nung nasabi namin
Grabe!
magkakasama tayo, sabi niya, nag-commercial din ako. Yung look back na yung, nag-Jollibee commercial ako noon, talagang ibang klase ang acting doon. So, nag-audition.
No, but honestly, kasi I came from commercials before serious acting, iba talaga yung budget for commercials. Kasi syempre, galing sa big brands yan di ba? Down to the project. So, congrats, Direk Gerald,
Thank you,
on
thank
everything you
you.
have achieved.
Pero hindi ka sure. Marami na pong barat ngayon. At yung iba po, 6 months bago magbayad.
Same lang
Marami
din
na
sa
yung kakabaan. Rates, di ba?
Naglabasa na sa mga loob. Late.
Pababaan na po ngayon eh.
Pero napansin ko, girls, look at us. We only drank one sip on
I
the shot
know.
clock.
Sorry, Pete.
But these guys, look at these guys.
Ay, wala nang laman yung sa'yo, Direk. Wait
Look at your
lang.
refill, get your
Kailangan
refill.
Alam mo, ba't
Refill
kayo napapaya?
yan,
Kasi
teka.
parang, naku, i-hot seat tayo nitong mga.
You know what I mean? Yan.
Mag-ready ka na,
That's what we are
Direk.
known for.
Syempre,
course.
meron tayong gusto mga pasalamatan.
Thank you to our friends of Single Origin for lending
Yeah,
us,
thank you so much
our
to
great
Single
drinks.
Origin.
And thank you to Sir Oli, Myla, Thea, and Edgar. Tama mo, para ako nasa radyo.
Salamat po.
Hello,
Thank
guys.
you, Sir
Thank you.
Oli, Myla, Thea, and Edgar. Thank you.
Cheers. All right, here we go. I guess it's time for a shot clock.
Cheers,
Shot clock.
cheers.
Straight, straight.
What?
Yeah.
Straight. Cheers to Single
Here we go.
Origin.
We gotta get some on Phoebe.
Lagay na lang kaya natin dito.
Wala na si
Ay, bota.
Phoebe.
Si Mahal sa
Kasi
Buhay.
baka umikot eh.
Okay.
Yeah, here we go.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
cheers,
Cheers.
guys.
Sorry, Rich.
Cheers.
Sorry, Jill. We should have one for you. Ginawang shot yung
One shot.
wine. All right,
Ako, feeling ko, aawayin ako ni Bri bukas.
one of the things when it comes to it, when you guys are interviewing people, yung criteria of guests, how was it on the first episode? Sino yung una yung in-interview and how was that conversation like?
I guess you would say kami dalawa na
Yeah.
wala pa kami
First 3 episodes,
Yes. Actually first 5 direct. Pero first 3 lang yung pumasa dahil nga on the 4th and 5th episode, lasing na talaga kami. Wala na nagme-make sense. I think that was the parang we're getting to know one another. We're kind of like testing yung chemistry namin. And eventually we invited those people nga again that we feel like may story, may message talaga na worthy of sharing. And from then on, we just gradually invited our connections, our
But
network.
with the listenership, I mean, paano yung, are you guys crazy about the numbers? Tayo, pag
Yeah.
nag-episode tayo, ilang
Yeah.
kayo nakinig, ilang nanood. Ano
Chinecheck
yung
agad.
disappointing part na na-reach nyo yun? And then ano yung parang you wanted to quit na parang sayang oras natin dito? Or is it
Yeah.
more of
Yeah,
like, what kept you
did that
guys going?
happen to you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, oo naman. Pang ilang
As in yung walang nanood, ganyan?
Yes,
Or,
yes. In the first 3 months namin,
Yeah.
wala talaga nanonood. And then all of a sudden, nag-boom.
Yeah.
So, pero kasi kami ni Direk, balanse kami.
Yeah.
Ako yung mellow lang na Direk, okay lang yan, eventually puputok din tayo. Siya naman yung
Okay, aggressive.
medyo focus din siya na dapat meron pa ding viewership and how can we improve, ganyan. So it's
Business
that
dev ako
yin-yang
talaga.
kami.
Yeah.
It's that perfect balance.
Nice.
Pero
That's
how
good.
do you take the criticisms from you guys na para bang, okay, you need to improve on this, we need to improve, without hurting each other's feelings? Nag-away ba kayo? Was there
Oo
ever a
naman,
moment?
ako very straightforward ako, masakit ako magsalita eh. That's how I am.
As a director, kasi.
Oh, lahat ata ng mga directors sa commercial.
Ganyan ako built.
Diba?
Even if with friends, even if you're, kunyari, magalit ka sa akin, pero sasabihin ko sa iyo talaga yung totoo eh.
Is that the Persian in you? I think.
I think, yes.
It's
Sparta!
yeah, I think may
Pero maganda kay
attribute
Direk
yun.
kasi yun. Kasabi siya eh, Brian, parang prepare ka na niya eh. He's
Yeah.
preparing me na, may sabihin ako sa'yo, don't take this the wrong way, mga ganun sinasabi niya sa akin. So it's that communication between
Does
us.
he
as well.
hold your hand when he does?
Hindi naman. He holds me somewhere
naman.
else.
Ayan na! Dagdagan pa yung alcohol ni Brian. Baka kung ano pang masabi.
Ako na nga rin.
Dagdag alcohol pa.
But you
Ba't
know,
ka nagkasabi?
Parang ako yung gunner.
ang
parang-
promotor.
Parang ako na talaga yung manginginom
Panggera
dito.
talaga to eh, actually.
Oo, actually.
So actually si Bri good balance din eh.
Sorry.
Kasi si Bri sometimes if I'm being too pushy, kasi nga lagi kong gustong i-break yung normal. So, parang gusto ko lagi pushing boundaries. So si Bri yung teka Direk, ano mo
Mellow down.
tayo? Mellow ka muna, masyado ka na aggressive eh, parang ganon. So perfect balance talaga.
Yeah.
May cycles eh. There's that flow. May parang ebb and flow ba ang tawag doon? Parang minsan, you take what you can. Sometimes it's not, wala masyadong viewership. Sometimes there is.
Yeah.
So, ako lagi sabi, there's a time for virality eh. It comes in waves.
Yeah.
Pero dito lang namin share to, no? Kami ni Bri kasi initially, ang Life Over Whisky was really to promote our business.
So
Ganun
you have a
siya-
whiskey company.
No. Doon siya design. Parang, kasi before, yung OBB
production
namin,
eh.
sasabihin namin, kung ano yung companies namin.
All right.
So parang
okay.
to promote lang. But
Parang
at the same time,
advertising.
Yes,
but at the same time, ayaw naman namin yung manonood sa amin would waste their time.
So ano example ng OBB nyo if you were to do the OBB?
My name is Brian Orjales. Mahilig ako magnegosyo, and that's why I met Direk. Parang ganun eh, no?
May kwento kayo.
Tapos,
May kwento rin
hi,
ako.
my name is Gerald. I'm the founder of Paper Street Production.
Ayun.
Ayan.
So
So,
what are-
initially, yun yung intention namin, to promote our business.
Okay.
So what are your usual topics like in your podcast? What do
Grit
you
and
talk
resiliency, how to become a better person,
So yung
So
how to be a
inspiring
how
stuff.
to be a go-getter.
Oh, that's good.
So
It's a little
very
wholesome,
serious life.
Pero we try to make it light.
Lesson.
Parang
Try to
parang
make
tayo
it light.
nag-uusap ngayon.
Yeah.
Parang light lang. Kahit mabigat yung topic,
topic,
kailangan
yeah.
light lang.
So, life lessons over a glass of whiskey. That's how we would like to call our
nice.
show.
Yeah, I saw
Nice.
a few reels on TikTok, right? When Rico was viral when he guested on your show, diba? Talking
Kasi
about
you're so comfortable with them when you guest on their show is that you tend to really speak how you feel, what's in your heart, what's in your mind. And that's what the essence of the show was. It was a comfortable space for you to share it. You know, but one of the things that these guys are known for as well is being part of a company that harness creatives.
Correct.
And they go out there, give seminars. That's why, you know, it's great that we guest them on our show and we're in their PodTruck. Kasi nga, maraming nagagawa ng content, pero hindi nila alam paano.
Paano gagawin?
Paano magsimula, ano
Yeah.
yung gagawin. You know, for you guys, what are the tips that you guys got for them?
Yeah. If I may,
Go ahead.
I guess for people looking to break into
Kasi hirap
creating
Hirap,
content,
yeah.
I think it starts from being clear with yourself first and being self-aware. Remember the Maslow hierarchy. Babalik tayo doon.
Yeah.
Di ba the highest form is self-actualization?
That's right.
Self-actualization.
And when you're super clear about yourself, it leads to you have that certainty and being authentic in whatever it is that you do. And in content creation kasi, you can fake it to a certain degree, pero lalabas at lalabas kung sino ka talaga eh.
Yeah, true.
Lalabas ka talaga eh. So, start right. So, have clarity with yourself first. And kung hindi ka pa klaro, then test. Kasi you will never know until you try.
you piss a police off and you'll
Tikman
be...
mo. Tikman mo, sabi ko.
You piss off BGC and a whole police,
Siguro
you
yun
get
yung
arrested
ginagawa
for
nung
10 years.
Siguro yan yung ginagawa nung nakulong, diba?
Yeah, dude. You know,
But not like that.
you're just trying it out.
Yeah, not
You will
that
never
way.
know if it's for you kung hindi mo
Yes.
i-try o hindi mo tikman, di ba?
Yeah.
Yun yun.
Wow.
Oh, for me, consistency.
Di mo daw tikman.
Tikman mo na.
Consistency. That's always the hard part.
That is
because-
hard, ah.
Yan ang pinakamahirap ha, being consistent.
I agree,
Yeah.
I agree. Kasi ako, feeling ko, yung ibang tao, pagka medyo wala ng views or na-komenta na di ka marunong magsalita.
Or
pangit na-
kalbo.
You get that? Squidward? Oh, they call me Squidward all the time.
Alam mo yun, parang for me nga, pag may negative comment, happy ako doon eh.
Actually.
Happy ako doon. Kasi more engagement and at the same time, pakikitain mo ko ng pera.
Yeah.
That's how I see it eh.
Hindi, at saka turn the negative into positive, diba? Instead of dwelling
Correct.
into that negativity and then naapektuhan yung pagkatao mo or yung feelings mo, why not turn it into something positive?
I
So
agree.
you do say that, negatives develop the best pictures. Hey! Oh, that dyan!
Lalim talaga.
Shot
talaga.
clock!
Na naman tayo, shot clock.
time! Shot clock time! Our tradition.
Talagang nilalasing tayo nito mga to.
Cheers!
Thank you to Single Origin for your
Okay.
glasses. Here we go. Of course.
So being on, Life Over Whiskey,
Yeah.
we appreciate what you guys want to
Yes.
impart wisdom over whiskey. What we do is we talk about taboos and stuff that you don't want to talk about with your
Yeah.
mama over different drinks, right?
Yeah.
So here we
Yes.
go. So here is our rated R jar.
So,
Since,
si Manso.
Ayan, okay.
Ayun ka, Rico. Wala na, Rico. Nalalagpasan ka na.
The Rated R Jar. The Rated R Jar.
Okay, so
Marunong na.
since you guys are our guests, we'll give
Yes,
you the
we'll
the-
give you the
Tag-isa or
opportunity.
same
Yan
question?
talaga.
Yes, sige,
Thank
isa.
you to our
So-
hardworking staff of
Yes,
of
Too Hot for Podcast.
Yeah.
No,
Thank
so you get
Rich, for
one
the
and then
jar.
all of us will
Get
will
one, and then
answer.
all of us will
Pero
answer.
na-excite ako kasi usually guys are out. Rico is outnumbered by us two girls.
I know, parang tayo yung outnumbered.
Ngayon,
Outnumbered.
outnumbered tayo ng guys.
Di ba dream mo yung mga cheerleaders? Ito na yun. It's that moment.
Oy, all female yun.
Oo nga, baliktad.
Pwede na bang
Ano ba yan?
mag-back out? Cut na natin.
So they'll get the questions. Kasi
Yeah.
dalawa sila. They are our guests.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Okay,
And we'll see if we agree.
Sana wag niyo mabunot yung threesome. Sarap.
Oh my God. Here we go. Of course,
Okay.
thank you, PodTruck, for having us here. Go ahead. You start first, Brian.
Go, Bri.
Anong klaseng tanong to?
Let's go.
Okay, do I read it out loud?
Yes,
Oh my
please.
gosh.
Yes.
Have you ever been turned on during funeral or in church?
O be honest, Bray, ha?
O yan, ha?
Life over whiskey tayo.
Oh my
Real
God.
talk, real people.
Nakikiburol ka. Nasa simbahan ka.
Tapos may nakita ka magandang
Yung tinanong
babae.
ka, body of... Oh, dear.
Alam nyo,
Katawan ni...
Nag-i-explic ka na po siya.
Wag.
Alam mo, walang pinipiling panahon ang tukso.
Okay.
Oh, I love
But
it.
you have to filter that out. Kasi syempre, it can come in many different form eh. And honestly, it does for me, whether it's funeral or in church. But I mean, teka, parang iba ang bumubulong sa akin di ba? Parang,
Down, boy!
Ano yung mga binubulong sa'yo?
Ang ganda
natin
ng
mag-usapan yung
ganda
binubulong.
ng babae na nasa tabi mo. 'Di ba yung ganun?
Hi, Brian.
Oo.
Ako yung sa DM
So
mo.
hindi mo na-experience yun?
No, yes nga daw.
yes,
Yes?
na-experience ko nga.
Experience.
Pero you have to
Greatest
learn how to...
temptation that you were able to get through.
May
Pero ang galing
may
ng
pa-expound.
pero ang galing ng control mo ha.
At ano yung ginawa mo nung ma-overcome mo yan?
Like what did you do? What
Yeah.
did you do? Baka nag-isip ka ng dirty words.
Yeah.
Tae. Ganon.
Literal pala dirty, no?
Basura.
What turns me off?
Yeah.
Hindi kasi talaga,
Kanal.
pinuputol ka talaga eh.
Ah.
If I feel like, okay, I need to think something else.
Tumingin ka sa cruise sa taas.
Lord, patawarin niyo po ako.
Lord, sorry.
Tumingin siya
Eh,
doon.
paano paglingon mo ulit? Hi, Bri. Ay, ito pala.
Aalis
Hi,
na ako.
Bri.
I'll walk
Ah,
away,
May
I'll
pag
walk
ganon,
away.
may pa-cleavage.
Uy!
Oo.
Pero again, walang pinipili talaga eh.
Yeah,
So, I mean, it's your control at the end of the
Basta
day.
tuwid ka or tapat?
What's that?
Kasi
What does that mean?
Yung tuwid. Yung tapat ko, ano yung matapat? Kung siya yung katapat, tapat ako.
Hindi.
At least may matututunan ka tonight.
Nakakagaling yung heartbeat mo, nararamdaman ko dito.
Hindi naman. Alak yun.
Namumula si Direk.
How about you?
Direk, what about you?
Before you open that, yung sa
Yeah, yung sa
Sagutin ko rin
kanya.
yun?
Yeah, of course. You have to answer it.
Alam mo, ako lang
Different
Well,
rule. Different
kung
rules tayo
naranasan ko
dito.
yun,
Yeah.
of course. I'm a guy. I mean, yung testosterone namin, kaya kami kalbo pareho na dito eh.
Cabros.
So anong ginawa mo to stop you from thinking?
Well, happy thoughts. Happy thoughts lang.
Happy thoughts.
Yun lang talaga. Kasi kailangan mo tanggalin eh. Kasi baka mamaya hindi ka makatayo.
Ah.
Diba, bro?
True.
Diba?
Yeah.
So, ako parang yun lang yung or I try to move a lot. Like, parang ganito.
Okay.
Kung
you're gonna
so now
shake-
we know.
para matanggal
You're shaking it off.
si Felix, para matanggal, galaw-galaw.
Shake it off.
So ganun yung ginawa
Kasi
mo.
wala, hindi mo pwedeng iwasan. Lalo na kung nakita mo, let's say, something na fetish mo.
Yeah,
mo.
Sheree
Like what?
or...
Like, for example, what's your
Ito,
fetish?
sinabi ko
Anong
to sa
fetish mo?
podcast.
Anong fetish mo?
Feet and armpit.
Akala ko,
Show your feet.
ako din eh. Hindi ako naka-pedicure. Pero it's okay ha, that's very powerful.
Teka,
Char.
sagutin mo rin, lugi ako.
Ano
Anong
fetish mo?
fetish mo? Anong fetish
Ako na
mo?
magkatanong, pre. Ano fetish
Ano
mo, pre?
fetish mo?
Petit.
Petit.
So tiny.
Petite.
Ano,
Okay.
4'11 and yung may itcha-itcha, gano'n ba yan?
Gusto niya yung pwedeng gawin Gusto niya yung pwedeng gawin electric fan.
Oo, okay. So, petit.
Sila ba di ba kayo sagot?
Yeah, we will
Ang
answer.
daya nyo.
We will answer.
Hindi ako
Yeah,
nasagot ko
sagutin
na
niya.
yun, yung fetish.
Hindi, ano yung
Hindi.
gagawin mo sa church kung na-turn on ka na ba in a church?
Have you ever
or in a
been
funeral?
turned on during funeral or in church?
Before? Tatandaan
Ako
ko.
hindi.
Hindi ka na lang patawad sa
Funeral
Diyos.
parang wala. Kasi feeling ko pag may patay, parang nakakatakot eh. Baka biglang...
Pero kailangan mo rin
Hindi,
magpapag
pwede sa burol.
Pero-
Burol lang naman.
Pero
hindi pa
sa
naman.
church, pwede.
Oh.
Kasi yung pare, ang cute. Yung pare talaga yung pinagtripan, di ba? Tapos, oh my God, nakakatawa yung experience na yun. Kasi sabi ko, ang cute naman ang pare dito, ganun pa ako. Tapos maya-maya, sabi ko, ano ba yan? Ang weird ni Father, tingin ng tingin sa akin. So ako naman, parang, bakit siya nakatingin sa akin ng ganyan? Oh my God. Tapos maya-maya, parang na-feel ko giniginawa ko. Ang lamig. Sabi ko, bakit kaya parang giniginawa ko? Tapos yung pare, tingin ng tingin sa akin. Tapos dito sa ano ko. Sabi ko, ang bastos naman ng paring to. Tapos biglang pagtingin ko ng gano'n, kabukas pala yung ano.
Yung white shirt mo. Yung
Yung
button
shirt ko kasi yung binobutton. Na unbutton lahat. Kasi naka-open siya talaga. Kaya pala tumitingin si Father sa akin.
Sabi na maghunus dili ka, anak.
Oo. Tapos alam mo, nung after nung mass, binindisyonan niya talaga ako. Basta ako.
Legit?
Legit. Tapos pumunta ako sa hinintay ko siya nung after nung mass. Nag-sorry talaga ako. Sabi ko, Father, I'm so sorry. Sabi ko, kasi
Hindi ba
na-unbutton.
role-play to?
Na-unbutton.
Hindi naman.
Hindi to.
Hindi naman.
Wala talagang nangyari to. Kasi
Come over here, sister.
alam mo yung medyo matagal na polo na favorite mo. Tapos hindi ko namalayan na natanggal-tanggal na
Na-unbutton
pala
na pala.
siya. Oo, kasi medyo naging chubby ako ng very light. Tapos naging mahigpit na siya sa akin. Kala ko pa noon, sabi ko, ginudge ko si Father. Pinag-isipan ko pa nga, ano ba yan? Tingin
Concerned lang pala siya sa'yo.
Yun pala, concerned siya sa akin kasi naka-unbutton lahat ng butones ko dito. Kaya after talaga nun, I went to him and I said sorry talaga. Sorry, Father, hindi ko talaga sinasadya. Sabi
Pero
niya,
ang tanong,
kaya nga
alam
ganun-
ba niya kung ano yung pinagsusorihan mo? Alam
hindi,
ba niya?
hindi niya alam.
Ah.
Pero nag-sorry pa rin ako
Sabi
dahil
niya,
na-open
Iha,
talaga siya lahat.
lumuhod ka.
Roleplay.
Hoy, wag ganun.
Another one.
Wait lang, wala pa.
Dito, walang laman yan. Wait lang.
Of course, Life Over
Phoebe,
Whisky.
hindi ka ligtas. Sasagutin mo rin yun, ha?
You know, ako yung pinaka-conservative dito eh. And obviously, my answer is no.
Cheers!
Kahit si Rico yung nakita mo sa funeral or sa simbahan.
Oh my God.
Hindi, pero grabe yung experience na yun. Oh my gosh.
Sa lahat ng pagkakasala namin.
Oo nga, di ba? Parang sa
patawarin
lahat,
mo kayo.
sa lahat ng lugar na natanggal yung butones, doon pa talaga sa simbahan.
Ako sa service, like you know how it is when you go to service and they all raise their hand and they do this. you usually get turned on pag marami silang tattoos. Like yung mga stamps on the wrist. So that means they went bar hopping. And I go, she's a freak. She's a freak. She's cute. She's cute.
So yung mga galing the night before,
Yes,
na hindi
diba?
pa
Ganun.
na
Ako naman, uy,
huhugasan.
sakay later.
Is
Later,
nasty.
Sunday, B-side ako later. You already know, So, ganun yun. That's your
Ganun
game.
pala si Rico.
That's why I don't go to,
Ano
to
bago
service
pa to
mo.
si
I pair on my
Phoebe.
own. Before Phoebe.
Siyempre,
I just
patay ka
have to,
ngayon.
What are you talking about? You've never gone to church.
I do!
Like, since we've been together, we have never been to church. We pray a lot.
Next question.
Yeah,
We
because
pray a lot.
because for me, God is within.
God is
Yun na yun. Yun na yun. Para hindi
Yeah,
tayo
yeah,
magkasala.
Next
God
question
is
daw bago
within.
tayo
Okay.
magkasala.
Next question. Here we go. Direk Gerald.
Okay.
Ikaw din.
Direk Gerald, pula-pula na yung mukha mo.
Oo nga, natatakot na sa mga tanong eh. Would you rather accidentally send a nude to your family group chat or your boss?
Oh, if your boss is hot, then why not?
Actually, that's my answer. Kung ang boss ko is hot, why not? Baka ma-promote pa ako.
Okay.
Basta make sure na walang burnik-burnik.
Ayun lang, oo.
No, wait. Let's talk about your current boss. Your current boss is Persian.
No,
Okay.
Filipino.
Filipino na...
She's a good friend. She's my kumare.
babae.
Yeah, oo.
Mare, sorry, nagkamali ako ng send.
Pasensya na, pare.
Hindi, pero on the other hand, okay lang rin naman pag family kasi come to think of it, tanggap ka naman nila eh.
Oo.
Pag
Nakita
boss
na
mo,
nila.
paano kung galit sa yung boss mo? Paggalit ng boss mo, tignan mo. Pero kung proud ka naman sa package mo, okay lang. Kahit
So, kung
magpadala sa
family
boss
yan,
mo.
stepsister,
Pero paano
I'm so
pag nanay
sorry.
mo yung nasendan mo?
Ako feeling ko nakita na ng nanay ko to eh.
Stepmother.
Sabagay.
Bata pa lang, nakita na
Pero
natin.
paano pag stepsister?
Stepmother. Dad will never know.
So, wait.
Patay yung Jamie Lannister dito, bro.
So, what kind of nude is this? Like,
Is it like full nude?
full nude and nagpo-pose ka like for someone...
I feel like you're supposed to send it to someone else.
Do you, when you go post and nudes, do you pose and do this? Like, do you smile? How does it look like?
May nanghingi na ba sa inyo ng nudes na somebody you were interested in before and then they were
Yeah.
like, uy, send me a nude.
Oh,
Kasi
we're
yeah.
talking about maybe 20 years ago.
Ano pa na? 5110? Yan ang ano?
Alam mo, sinusukat ka lang
diba?
nun. Sinusukat ka lang nun. Ako din, humihingi ako ng
Hindi, pero
nudes
in
eh.
reality, I don't send.
Yeah.
You wanna know why? Because that can be used against you.
Yeah.
Ano
That
yun
is
eh?
my
Hindi, kahit walang
Extort
mukha.
ka eh,
Kahit
no?
walang
Extorting
mukha.
yun eh. no?
Kahit walang mukha.
Hindi talaga.
Kahit yung telepono lang
Paano kung may
nakatabi.
tattoo ka? Paano kung may tattoo?
May
Alam,
deciding
malaman.
Paano
factor.
kung nagpadala ka nakalagay Rico? Ay, alam mo na. Diba?
May tag ng damit mo eh.
Okay. Bri, what about you, Bri?
Well, if I were to answer, parang walang tamang sagot eh. Lahat mali.
Hello,
Ako,
yung
ayoko.
girlfriend niya nga, 17 years. Yun na yung magiging ano niya.
Yun na yun.
Ayokong masend sa pamilya ko.
Kung sa pamilya niya,
Hindi na ako
accident, kung masend mo.
O pag aksidente na masend mo, supposedly for your girlfriend.
Pero sa pamilya, sa GC pala ng pamilya niya.
Oo.
Si Lola, sabi ni Lola, Oy, Apo.
Napamura. Uy,
Thankfully,
Apo.
wala
You've got a
na
big
akong,
package pala, Apo, ha?
Apo ha, LBC.
Ito pinasok namin.
Kung BBC, Apo, LBC. Ha?
Well, I think hearing kay Direk, ang hirap sagutin nito. Pero may point kasi si Direk eh, na parang syempre, sa boss mo,
Kung mapopromote ka, why not? Sino ba boss mo?
parang walang tamang sagot.
Sino boss mo?
Sino ba? Sino ba gumawa ng question na to? Ikaw, no?
Ikaw may kasalanan nito.
Alam mo,
Dalawa, no?
Alam mo,
Sabi ka.
that's how crazy our show is, di ba? Ganyan yung mga questions
Kaya
namin.
tama, namumula na ako.
No, honestly, I don't want to have that parang family kasi parang wala na akong mukhang papakita sa pamilya ko. Pag mga
Sabihin
gathering,
ng tito mo, nice package, bro.
I mean,
May
alam
nunal-
ko yung nanay, tatay ko, nakita naman na to from the very
May
beginning.
nunal
Yeah.
ka pala doon.
So,
wala
so
na
mas
akong-
okay
nahihiya
sa'yo kung
ako.
boss.
So, boss.
Yeah,
So, boss.
Alam mo ba
Okay.
niya sinagot kasi wala siya.
Wala naman.
Ikaw daw yung boss niya.
Hindi.
So, sa'yo niya may
Partner ka. Hindi, pag sinend naman niya sa akin, okay. delete.
Alam mo,
It's either delete or save.
Save.
Tapos lagay ko sa
Partner, project
hidden.
naman partner.
Tapos, Bray, huwag mo kong aawayan.
Okay ba yung lighting? Okay ba yung lighting?
Hindi kasi sa akin, pag may nagsisend sa akin ng dick pic, sinisend ko kay Rico eh.
Yes, and I'm bothered.
Hindi.
Really bothered. I'm just like, I
Hindi-
feel
hindi
insecure.
kay Phoebe.
I feel bothered. You know, kind of thing.
Hindi kay Phoebe kasi syempre para hindi isipin ni Rico, oy, nag-girls tandem kayo dyan na. Oo. So kay Rico, so it's up to him kung isi-share na kay Phoebe. O, di ba?
Okay.
Ganun.
Alright.
So
Well,
sa boss.
Sagutin nyo naman.
What
Ay, ikaw,
about
Rico,
us?
paano pag
Rico,
nasend
ikaw
mo sa
muna.
boss?
Sa boss
boss
mo.
or family?
Yeah, I would send it to my boss.
Pero lalaki, bro.
You said I was a dick, right? Just saying what you said. It's up to him.
This is an illustration.
Yes. This is it.
Pero never sa family.
No. Eh, kung accident, wala tayong magagawa.
Sa
Yun
mami
na yun.
mo, para tapos...
Yun na yun eh. Yeah. Ma, look what you created. Hey. Pag si stepmom.
Oo nga, it's a hard question, ano? It's a hard question.
Ako?
Wala tamang sagot eh.
Kung
Eto
ako
yan,
yung sasagot,
Dry.
I'd
Ako
rather kay
interesado
boss.
kung paano sasagutin ng mga girls yan.
Ito na nga
Sa
sinasagot.
atin lalaki tayo.
Ito na.
lalaki.
Ito na nga sinasagot ko na eh.
Oh, na, sige.
Ako kay boss.
Bakit?
Bakit?
Para malaman niya saan niya ako ikakast.
Okay,
Di ba?
Big.
Magaling sumagot.
Alam niyo na.
Shout out, Boss Vic, Boss Vincent.
Boss, oh my
So,
God.
pwede ko ba isa niyo sa akin
I'll
doon?
send you a nude tonight. Viva Max ulit.
Pero never sa family.
No, never
Mami,
pa.
daddy, ate, kuya.
Never pa ako nagkamali. But I think nag-send ako sa friend ko para to ano,
To
okay,
check
okay
kung
ba
okay
to
ba?
i-check? O, okay ba to i-send sa ano, boylet, ganon. So may approval sa best friend, ganon.
Hindi ba si Rico yan? Hindi ba?
Hindi naman.
Hindi naman si Rico.
Oh, Phoebe.
Phoebe, how about you?
Wait, sabi shot clock. Shot clock!
Oh my God. Ang goal talaga,
I'm done.
ubusin niyo
Wala
isang
na
bote.
ako.
Wala na rin kami, oh.
Wala na ako eh.
Oh, there you go.
sorry.
Yeah,
Of course,
thank
the
you
wine
for-
is from Life Over Whisky. These guys gave us the wine.
Thank you so much,
thank
guys.
You. Thank you to Single Origin for opening our wine.
Thank you, Single Origin.
Cheers!
Cheers, everybody.
Dapat tinawag natin si Peter. Help, Peter.
Okay.
So, lagi kayong lasing pag nag-shoot kayo.
No, we're just speaking our mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. You know, one thing that I love about these girls is that their tolerance for alcohol has
It's so high.
gone up so high.
Thanks to Rico.
Ikaw pala may kasalanan.
That's
bro,
the main thing. From our first date to our gathering and our get-together, it's all about tequila.
Alam mo ba dati, hindi talaga ako umiinom. Zero. And then when I met Rico, oh my gosh, I started
Because it's
drinking.
fun when you speak the truth. It's a truth juice, man. That's what it
Hindi,
is.
pero nalaman ko sobrang
You get to
high
know
pala
the
ng
person.
tolerance ko sa alcohol.
Sa emotion nga, high intolerance. And pain tolerance.
Wow!
Meron kaming tagline dyan eh, sa Life Over Whisky.
Ano?
Usually, pag naka-whisky ka,
Mas open ka.
Whiskey,
Open for
please!
conversation.
Whiskey, please!
Open for conversation.
Naked
and
truth.
Open for
Oh my god. The naked truth. Too hot for podcast. The naked truth.
But you know,
Naked truth na tayo,
naked
Rico.
truth.
things that we've come to learn on this episode, of course,
Yes.
is when you're creating your content, is how to get started with these guys. Because they do have a company, and when you're starting your podcast, Life Over Whisky, do talk about other people. But their journey, and natutunan ko, that is not easy. Not everybody
not
will listen to your
easy.
show.
Yeah.
Not everybody will embrace it. You know, you just have to keep on striving. You just got to keep on doing it. Don't do it for the likes. Don't do it for the views and the listens. You just got to do it because you love to do it.
And you have to be very honest.
tsaka I'm sure
Yeah.
like sa Too Hot for Podcast, di ba kayo minsan meron kayong marireceive na letter or email, I don't know, maybe a comment na, oy, thank you for this episode.
Yes, we do get
Yeah,
that.
madami.
Dapat nagpapakamatay na ako, whatsoever, may problema ako, para naging light dahil napanood ko kayo. Something to do.
Grabe,
that effect.
alam mo yung pag mga ganong comment, minsan nga pag nasa mall or like pag nasa restaurant, may mga lalapit and then they would say thank you for the show.
Yeah.
Kasi at first na-curious lang kami to watch the ano lang yung mga snippets lang na ano. And then when they watch the show talaga, they would say, grabe, ang dami kong natutunan.
Yes,
Tsaka parang, I'll write a letter. Alam mo yung parang, sige, send in your letter.
Yeah,
kasi
kasi
may
send
mga
the
gusto
letters,
silang,
send the
may mga
questions.
gusto silang itanong. And, you know, it really makes me happy, makes us happy. Kasi parang may mga tao kaming natutulungan.
Yes,
That's
yes.
number one. Kasi like what I said, mahirap kasi to talk about the taboo eh.
Yes.
Especially in podcast or especially out in public. And we're sharing everything based on our experience, or if we don't experience it, it's from our friends. And then we pick up the lessons and then we share it to people.
Pero paano yun? Hindi ba, let's say, for example, alam nila na yan yung pinag-uusapan nyo, right?
Yeah.
Let's say, going outside or makilala kayo ng ibang tao, hindi nyo minsan nafe-feel, oh, baka to may certain perception na sa akin.
No. I mean,
No, actually before, yeah. But
ako,
because of the
no,
podcast,
I mean, these guys.
it actually gave me parang I'm grateful that I experienced all of it, because it's the time for me to share it to
Okay.
people. Kasi it's lahat naman ng, like what I said kanina, lahat ng mga nangyayari sa atin, it's because for a reason, di ba?
Yeah.
Whether it be good or bad, may reason lahat and may lesson. So the things that we share on our podcast, it's always the lessons that we get from our own experiences.
Tsaka ang advantage kasi doon, takot yung mga tao eh.
Yes.
So kayo, since binibreak nyo yung rule, mas parang lumalakas yung loob na iba, oh, same experience.
Exactly.
Tama pala yung ginawa ko.
Imagine like fetishes, yun na lang. Oh, may trip pala sa paa. Hindi natin alam yun.
Patay tayo dyan.
Trip nila yung puts pa ng puts pa, di ba? You know, yun naman yun, yung gano'n, na para bang, okay, normal pala yun.
Yeah.
Di ba? And then you get to see
Normal
it.
lang yun.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
it might be unconventional, but you guys are speaking your truth.
Yes.
I think that's what's important. Hindi naman lahat mag-agree eh.
Yeah.
But the important thing is, you guys are speaking from...
Tsaka kailangan may gumawa nun, which is kayong tatlo yun.
Yeah.
Yes.
Diba?
And you guys too.
And hindi lang siya puro kabastusan.
Diba?
I mean,
Oh,
Phoebe
hindi lang
brings
siya
the
ganun.
innocence in the show.
Yeah. No, it's funny, right? Because when we first talked about doing the podcast with me on it, and then me being with these two guys, especially with Sheree, I was like, how am I gonna fit into this whole podcasting? Kasi nga, I know na yung mga experiences ko won't ever level up to what
Total
Sheree can
opposite kay
share.
night and day.
Exactly, right?
Appear tayo dyan.
Diba?
Parang ano eh, ako si Sheree, no? Ikaw si Phoebe, di ba?
Oh, and then even my childhood friends who've known me for so long, they see the podcast, are like, Phoebe, hindi ikaw yan. Ano nangyayari sa'yo? Something like that. So, somehow I feel like this is a side of me that's coming out. Kasi, you know, sex and taboo and all the things that we cannot talk about is part of life. Eh?
Yes,
Yes.
of
Right.
course, exactly.
So I'm just being 100% honest with who I am, and linalabas ko lang yung side na yun na I know people can also relate
Yes.
to.
Exactly.
And yun nga, we are from different walks of life. You guys, you have different experiences in life. You have different, me, I have,
Ano ba
lahat
experience na
tayo.
sinasabi mo?
Kumbaga, it's all aspects.
Okay.
of life.
Okay.
Kumbaga, iba-iba yung mga experiences
Okay.
natin. It just happens na, alam mo yun, we came from a different
Background,
diba?
yes.
Kumbaga, ako, I came from a very conservative family before, and then look what happened to me when I came out. Hindi naman, eto nga eh, akala nila, na kapag galing ka sa ganong klaseng family, magre-rebelde ka. Actually, nangyari sa akin, hindi ako alam mo, ang iniisip ng tao sa akin, when they see me, they're like, madali lang to. Pero, napakahirap ko ligawan. Mahirap. Hindi ako basta-bastang sumasama ng ganun lang. Kasi nga, it's because of the things that I've experienced,
Yes.
and because of the friends that, you know, na nakakausap ko. It's really hard. I mean, like, I speak ng very bluntly honest, but if you'll try to get into my pants, you're gonna have a hard time. Yun lang talaga. So yun yung mga bagay na hindi alam ng mga tao.
And this is why
Yeah.
it's a perfect venue, like especially with Phoebe and Sheree when they were doing the show, is that they get to see their side na hindi sa scripts.
Yeah.
Hindi
Yes.
what you see on their movies that they portray and all that.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That's the good part about it. Another thing about wrong sending. Another thing that I've come to learn about this for our naked truth is kahit makasend ka ng mali, depende na yun sa reaction. Diba? So,
No, and you know
diba?
what? Being a girl, just don't send that effing nude, okay? You don't have to prove yourself to anybody, kung hihingi si guy, sorry in my opinion, right? Kung hihingi si guy,
Phoebe, pahingi nga.
Humingi na siya.
hindi, kasi magagamit niya lang sa'yo. O sige, paano kung mag-away kayo? Paano kung mag-break kayo? O,
di
anong
ba
gagawin
miss
niyo
niya?
dyan?
Hindi, pero alam mo,
Paano kung i-share niya? Diba? Siraan ka.
Ako nga pala
Eto
yung iniwan mo.
This is what you're missing out.
actually, I agree with you 100%. Pero you know what?
Yes.
Depende rin sa lalaki. Kasi
Yeah.
may mga lalaki talaga na parang, ganun o sige, I own you. So, technically, gagawin nila. Yun yung typical. But there are some guys naman na, gentleman. Na tipong, pinadala mo sa akin lang yan. I
Yeah.
mean, it's not for public
Sabuti
consumption.
na lang ako. I don't ask.
Yeah.
Ah.
Kasi
I
feeling
just
ko,
remember.
at the end of the day, if sinend sa'yo ng girl yon, sabi nga ng mami ko when I was young, sabi niya, anak, huwag kang kiss and tell. Sabi ko, ma, bakit? Kung gusto mo makarami.
What?
Good job, Mom.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Kasi nga, if she sends it to you, she entrusts her whole being
Yes.
Yeah.
with you.
That's true.
But sometimes, kahit, syempre, guys change, man. You can be
Yeah.
a gentleman, ask for it, the girl will send it to you because she loves you, and then you guys break up. Wala na si gentleman figure.
Yeah.
He'll be
This is from
like,
experience, I'm guessing.
You know that also happened to me.
oh, see?
Oh, di ba experience?
But that
I know.
one, sinet up yung camera na hindi ko alam.
Oh.
That's a different story. Kasi iba naman yung isisend ko. I never had any experience naman that I sent something and then shinare niya in public.
Yeah.
I mean, like, everyone naman na sinendan ko, charot, are very gentleman naman. Never naman nagkaroon ng problem na,
Yeah.
except for that one
Yeah, yeah.
person na nilagay na he taped me secretly
Mm.
and then he threatened me na he will release it, pero hindi nangyari kasi I sent a letter.
So
Ah,
remember,
demand
for those
letter.
that are
Okay.
watching
Demand
this
letter.
and you're catching this, whatever
Yes.
episode that you are in this conversation, if you have gone through somebody
Yes.
extorting, somebody trying to threaten you,
You can
go
actually
to the
sue them.
authorities. Okay,
Yeah.
go to the
Yeah.
authorities. There's an anti-cybercrime law.
Yes.
There's a data privacy law. It's screenshots. It's as simple as that.
Yes.
You know, you have to message them, and the authorities will help you. Okay.
Or
So-
girl, if there's that, if you use Instagram to send it, right, there's that bomb feature. There's the bomb feature. So if you send a photo with the bomb feature, meaning seconds lang yan, mawawala yun sa ano.
So hindi na nila
Yes. So you just,
Daming alam nito
so you
nalaman
Ba't ako hindi ako pinadala ng bomb na yan?
So you just view it once, tapos syempre matutuwa siya, 'di ba? Hindi na niya screenshot, babalikan niya, wala na.
Oo, ayan, pwede yan.
Do that.
Yeah.
Send it on Instagram.
Hindi, pero
Pala yung tip niya.
Pero real talk if anybody, you put yourself in a situation, somebody's extorting money from you,
Yeah.
or somebody is trying to threaten your mental health and your physical being, do report to the authorities.
Yeah, kasi meron naman tayong proper
Yeah.
authority
We
na
don't
pwede
condone.
natin.
You leave it to the
Yes.
authorities. I don't want y'all trying to beat up somebody.
Kasi
Yeah.
syempre pag long distance yung relationship, hindi mo rin din naman
May
maiiwasan
iwasan,
yun eh.
yes.
Kasi pag malayo kayo together, especially yung mga married couple na nag-abroad yung mga asawa nila dahil kailangan maghanap buhay. So, sometimes, di ba, ganun naman talagang ginagawa. May mga pangangailangan para hindi mag-cheat yung mga husbands nila. So, pagbibigyan nila.
Yes.
So, you just have to make sure na you trust the person.
Yeah.
Na
Tsaka
pagsendan.
just to add lang rin, kung may ma-receive kayo na video, or let's say kakilala nyo, kaibigan nyo, pinsan ng pinsan nyo, na yung babae nandun sa video, huwag nyo nang i-resend sa mga tropa nyo.
No,
Yeah.
isabihan nyo yung tao
True.
concerned.
Ako, that's
Kasi
just
they
my
don't
take.
know
Ah.
eh. They
Kasi
don't know eh.
at the end of the day, sa lalaki kasi,
Yeah.
kahit makita yun sa atin, parang wala namang mawawala. Minsan rockstar ka pa eh.
Yeah. Like,
Pero sa babae, it
different.
hits different.
It's different.
Yeah,
That's just
for
my
sure.
take.
Yeah,
We
for
learned this
sure.
from Maria Osawa as well, is that whatever you do online, it is forever.
Yes.
The
It's
money that you
forever.
earn from it won't take you a long way. The money might be done, but people will see it forever. So
Yeah.
be careful, all right? You are what you send. All right, can we finish with one
Yes.
last
Okay,
toast?
sige.
Is there any
Yes.
more?
Oh.
Is
Meron
there
pa
any
ba?
more?
Oh no.
Half
Hindi na lang.
half na lang. Patak-patak na lang
Oh
tayo.
my
Pero
goodness.
masarap to ha, in fairness.
Thank you
Thank
so
you, Life
much.
Over
It's
Whiskey.
really good.
Napasarap
Thank you,
napasarap yung
Life
mga
Over
kwentuhan natin.
Whiskey.
Sa tingin ko sa inyo na yan kasi nakarami na ako.
Wala na.
Ayan, there's not, mahusay mag-budget to. Mahusay
ito
mag-budget.
pa.
Sige.
So on behalf, of course, of Too Hot for Podcast and Life Over Whisky and the PodTruck, cheers! Don't forget to catch this action at the VoiceCon happening April 26th.
April 26th,
here
guys.
at SMX. You get to, of course, shut muna.
Tapos na ako.
Where you can honestly express yourself, learn to do so, and of course,
Be a better communicator.
yes,
Yes.
that's right,
There you go.
and change the world one voice at a time.
Nice.
All right,
Yeah.
thank you, Brian.
Thank you so much.
Gerald.
Thank
Thank
you so
you,
much.
guys.
How do you
Thank you,
close
guys.
it out with Life Over Whiskey?
And with that, thank you so much for listening and watching. We will see you on the next episode.
Stay pogs.
Stay woke.
Hey, my name is Rico Robles.
I'm Sheree.
And I'm Phoebe Walker.
And this is
Too
Hot for Podcast!
Thank you, guys.
Thank
You
you.
the best. You the
Ang
best.
saya, Galing. Ang saya.
Thank you.
Napalaban nila.